Hey everybody, it's Rog and Mac out here on the Rog and Mac show. And today we're out here in Shawnee, Colorado. And I don't have goggles or a mask or anything. I just got this stupid helmet and kind of makes me look like a rally driver sitting in there in a little seat, you know, cruising down the road. But today, we're going to be talking about some of my fails, wins, and funny moments riding dirt bikes, snowmobiles, and the like. Pretty much dirt bikes and snowmobiles. Hopefully you guys get some enjoyment out of watching me send it, watching me huck it, and watching me crash it. Because, yeah, we've broke some stuff, that's for sure. So the first one I want to talk about, my sick backflip. Look at that. That is some form there. What do they call it at the X Games? You got the extension. No, they don't call it the amplitude. We got the amplitude out here. But yeah, I decided one day that I was gonna hug a backflip on my dirt bike. I didn't know what the hell I was doing at all. Never backflipped anything, not even myself. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna backflip this dirt bike. To start, it was just like at the end of the riding day with two of my homies, and I just was like, you know, I want to backflip today. You know, the sun's about to set. I have a camera in my truck. Will you guys film it? And they're like,
oh yeah, that sounds sick. Let's do it.
Listen to these guys. What's wrong with them?
My bike, bro. It's so good. Look at that. Oh, it's like at the back. Is it recording? Yeah, man. Damn. Hey.
Damn. Wait, what? I just wrecked. That's all you gotta say? Damn. Like, is it recording? Look at my bike. But, you know, it was a lot better than the last time anybody in my group tried to do a backflip on a bike. Because if you guys have ever watched my little movie, When the Dust Settles, you'll know that we tried to do a backflip in there on a trials bike. A kid named Keaton Glosser tried to do that. And, well, it didn't really go well. Oh,
my rib just hurts.
your nuts hurt?
Rib.
Oh, probably blew one out. Just the exhaust, but the exhaust was already cratered, so.
And this?
That was already cratered too. So really nothing new broke, it just broke worse than it was. I don't know, all we've done trying to do backflips is break anything. To this day, we've still never backflipped a dirt bike. I did backflip a bicycle and that was the end of that. I still want to backflip a dirt bike, but now I have a job coming up. So, you know, maybe if this YouTube channel gets enough subscribers, maybe we can huck it. But until that day, we're just gonna be dang old
Yeah, construction worker.
So the next one that I want to talk about, which is one of my favorite ones of all time, this one's a win, is hucking the Corey Gap in Delta, Colorado. That's like one of the, I don't know, most infamous jumps out in that area. You know, everybody in that from there is like,
oh, Corey Gap, you gotta hit the Corey Gap. Are you gonna hit the Corey Gap?
you know, one day you're just like,
all right, I'll hit the Corey Gap.
And then once you hit it, you know, everyone's like,
dang, I can't believe you hit the Corey Gap.
well, I hit the Corey Gap.
Sing to it. This how you cook up some dope with no powder. Don't turn on that stove, just turn this shit up louder. Black Eddie Bauer, mask on my face like I'm ready to take what is yours cause it's ours. Y'all stole my style, I shit on you like bowels and take all your princesses, bitch, I am Bowser. Superpowers, I got this weed, gun on my...
Something that makes this jump so infamous is, there's a video on YouTube, if you just search Corey Gap on YouTube, there's a video of this guy, he comes in, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna hit this thing. He's just kind of putting. He's like third, half throttle. He's just like, do. I'm hitting the gap. And all of a sudden, he's like, let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the...
I don't know, it didn't look like it felt very good. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if his ankles are okay. I don't know if his brain still works or if it ever did, but when you're hitting a jump like the Corey Gap, there's not a lot of skill in, you know, getting from point A to point B. Really what the skill is being able to commit fully to the jump because it's fourth tap. The other skill is just being able to hop over ditches in fourth tap because the run into that thing is
Absolute garbage.
it almost wrecks you like 2 or 3 times into the takeoff. But if you can make it all past that and you can keep committing on the throttle, you can hit the Corey Gap. Good and easy. Holy you know, people like that guy on YouTube, he got commitment issues. Another video that I like to go over is this one right here. It was one of the earlier videos that I uploaded to my YouTube channel, and as of this day, it is the most popular video on my YouTube channel. Pretty much, I was a very young, stupid kid, and I think I was a freshman in high school. Well, I was out toting around on the Grand Mesa on my stepdad's snowmobile, and you know, everyone was like,
You gotta be careful about the lakes up there. The lakes, you know, you'll break through the ice and you'll just sink straight to the bottom of the lake.
and I was like, okay, don't sink to the bottom of the lake. Got it, you know. But I didn't put two and two together that if there's a lake up there, there's probably a dam as well.
Damn.
Well, I saw this little lake, little kicker. I was like,
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this jump. I'm gonna get like 2 feet of air.
I just rip it on this 1993 Arctic Cat 440 or 550. I can't remember what it was. But I rip in there, wide open, and well, I'm committed fully, and it drops off on the other side. I got about that much suspension travel. Come down, slap the ground. Bash my knee into the gas tank. I break the top of the gas can, like the cap on the tank off. That thing goes bye-bye. I actually managed to ride it out. I didn't have my helmet strap, so make sure you strap your helmets on, kids, because that thing went flying off my head. But I rode it out, and it was pretty sick, but that sled no longer survives. Ever since that day, it hasn't been quite the same. Final one I want to talk about is the day that I broke my back and totaled my bike and completely destroyed my racing career temporarily. Yeah, pretty much, you know, I was like, yeah, I can hit any dang jump. And for a while, I could hit any dang jump. So I was looking at this step up that Tell had. He built it himself. It was pretty jank. He was showing me videos of him hitting it, and another buddy of ours hitting it. And every video they showed it, you know, it sends them up in the air like that, you know. Definitely doesn't boot them forward at all. And something that I should have thought of as an experienced dirt bike rider was maybe the suspension that I just got rebuilt last week and custom built for me might act differently when I hit a jump. And I don't know why, but I hadn't hit any jumps on this suspension, and I'm like, yeah, let's go hit that 100-foot step up, or however big it was. I don't know how big it was, but it felt like a pretty big jump. I'm rolling in there with this little enduro suspension, you know, it's pretty soft. It's like marshmallow. And I roll into the jump 4th wide, and I hit it, and, well, let's just say I did about $1,500 worth of damage to my suspension on the takeoff. That's not including what happened to the bike after I wrecked it. Blew up my entire shock that I just had built custom for me the week before. And so the whole shock blew up. It shoved the piston all the way to the top of the shock. The rod like bent out the bottom of the shock, broke it, and then it snapped the chrome off, like the shaft of the shock out, and just completely blew up.
Jiggle that shit. Quality.
Threw me over the bars. I bailed, and when I bailed, I was like, oh, I gotta land on my feet. Well, I didn't. If you look at the video, I really didn't land on my feet. My plan was to like land and roll forward, but I kind of just went like, oh, I'm gonna take a seat. Whoop-ah!
Damn.
Taco, you know, and I really folded up pretty good, you know. You can see my back break, just tumbled away out of that, and at the end of the video, Tell's like, oh wait, let me get a better impression of Tell. Yeah, he was. at the end, what happened is I had a 5% compression fracture on my T12. Really not too bad. Part of my lower back was in searing pain, so that's why I went to the hospital to go get it looked at, and we found out that a different part of my back had actually been broken than what was in pain, which is surprising to me. But no surgery, nothing like that, just 5% compression fracture. I lost a toenail, which sucked, and honestly, that thing was an issue for like 2 years. I never dealt with it properly, and I would have to cut it out. It would like grow back funky, and I'd have to cut it out myself. So I'd get like whiskey drunk and just like, you know, because I didn't have time. I'm too busy to go to the hospital. I completely destroyed the bike. The back of the frame, the subframe broke, the plastics broke, the airbox broke, the rear shock broke, the rim was fine, the front end of the bike was fine, surprisingly. The frame of the bike's not quite the same because it has where the subframe mounts to the frame, it's got a loose bolt now. It doesn't really go in, can't really get it to hold. So yeah, the bike's kind of been through the ringer a couple times. We got a 2016 YZ250 for sale, mint condition, clean one over. He bought it brand new. He cared for it, didn't ride it hard at all, raced once, and that's the end of it. So if anybody wants to buy my dirt bike, that'll be $25,000. Call the number down below. Yeah, so the lesson learned is if you get new suspension, don't go hit the biggest jump that you can find. Maybe scope out jumps a little bit before you go and hit them because they hurt. My ribs are like people before the coronavirus pandemic. They really like going out. What a dumb joke. But yeah, thanks for watching my favorite moments. Stay tuned here to watch a little edit that I made of some other notable moments. And you know, be sure to like and subscribe for more content because we will be getting a dirt bike built real soon. Hopefully we can get that. Hopefully we get some snow here soon. We'll be snowmobiling and up in the old Rocky Mountains, you know, where everyone dreams of coming. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Fire in the hole.